What's up guys, and welcome to episode number 1 of planning your backpacking adventure. Let's go! Step 1 in my eyes is picking a destination, because if you don't know where you want to go, you don't know what to pack, you don't know what tickets to book, and yeah, you basically have no clue what to arrange. First one, destinations. Most of you will probably have an idea where you want to go. Some places you had in mind for a long time, or some exciting things you want to visit. But if you don't, you can search for some inspiration, and there are 5 great ways to do it. First one is just take a map or open internet and search for a map, and yeah, look at the countries there are, and maybe some of them interest you. Second one is Google. Just type in top 10 best snowboarding destinations and you will find loads of lists and recommendations from people. So that's another way. Third way is stories from other people who've been traveling before, people who recently went on holidays, people who have plans to go themselves and already figured out where they want to go. You can also watch blogs and vlogs. The great thing about vlogs is you get to see the places you maybe want to visit through the eyes of the person who's filming it. So it can give you some other perspective than just the regular travel agencies and travel destination advertisements and stuff like that. So that can be a great way to decide if you want to go there or not. In one of the later episodes I will talk more about which blogs and vlogs I mainly used, and some of the best, in my opinion, that are out there to help you get on your way and to show you around a bit. So yeah, that will be coming too. Then there's a 5th way to do it. It's called Surprise Me, and it basically means you just give in a price range when you book the ticket and the date you want to leave, and then on that specific date you just go to the airport, you receive a box, and in the box is your plane ticket with your destination on, which you will not know until that point. Alright, great. You picked a few destinations, but now you have to see if it's possible to go there. There are a few things that you have to factor in, and I will give them to you point by point right now. So the first one is budget, of course. What money do you have available to spend on your trip, and is it possible to go to the place you picked out for that kind of money? The second thing is the duration of travel. How long can you afford to go? If you only have a week of vacation, you don't want to go all the way around the world, that we have to travel 2 days to the destination. You only have 3 days there and you have to get 2 days back. So that's not a great idea. You probably want to stay a little bit closer to home. The next thing is, how do you want to travel? If you're a backpacker just like me, it's probably gonna be mostly hostels or cheap apartments or cheap hotels, but you have to be fine with that. You can't expect the most luxurious places. If you do want them, it's gonna influence your destinations, but also, of course, your budget. So see if the place you plan to go is the option to stay the way you would like to stay there. That's also the thing of with whom are you traveling? Are you traveling by yourself, in which way you will have complete freedom, or are you planning to go with maybe your girlfriend or some friends, or maybe someone you never met before? That's also a thing you have to keep in mind. If you pick a destination, is it also a destination the other person wants to go? And lastly, there's the sightseeing, which can influence your decision, because maybe you just wanted to see the pyramids of Giza, I think, in Egypt for your entire life. Then it's easy, you go to Egypt. You have to decide if the sightseeing spot is worth taking the entire trip. So now you know what kind of things you have to factor in, and maybe you already decided where you want to go. And at this point I'm just going to tell you how I did it. So for everyone who's interested in it, keep watching. All the others, thanks for watching already. What did I do? I did almost all of the above. I had a few things I really wanted to see. First of all, I wanted to see Machu Picchu in Peru. I really wanted to go to Las Vegas and the west coast of America. And I desperately wanted to go to Australia. Mostly the east coast and the south coast with the Great Ocean Road. But those were the main things I had in mind before I started looking into other destinations. As I started to read blogs and watch vlogs, I just saw so many amazing destinations that I couldn't decide which one I wanted to see and which one I would leave behind. So basically planning to do all of them. I don't know if it's possible. I put all the destinations I wanted to see into a document and categorize them from absolutely must-sees to would love to see and if I have the time. And I just looked at a map, dotted them all out and figured out a route that was logically and didn't cost me a fortune of flying back and forward. That's basically how I did it. I just took in all the information, decided for myself which ones I had to see, which ones I can do later, because I have my entire life, I hopefully have my entire life ahead of me. Okay, so since I'm living in the Netherlands, I will probably start in Amsterdam and then take my first flight to New Delhi, which is in the northern of India. From there I will make my way down south from the Taj Mahal first and then past Mumbai to Goa. Then I will cross into Thailand, fly to Bangkok, and in Bangkok from Bangkok I will travel Southeast Asia. I'm not sure of the order, just depends on which way the wind blows and what people I'm encountering. And then from there I will be traveling to the east coast of Australia and make my way down south to the Great Ocean Road, which is right there in the south. And after that I might be visiting New Zealand, but I'm not sure about that. And after that I will be going to Hawaii. There are a few islands. I might visit some of them, might stay in one, not sure yet. And from there on I will be going to the mainland of America, land in Los Angeles and make my way up to San Francisco, or the other way around. At least I want to do the West Coast, not sure which order yet, but whoa. And then I will make my way land inwards to Las Vegas and the Grand Canyon, and from there to Cancun, Mexico. Also I will starting at the ocean side and make my way land inwards to Yucatan and all the temples, and then fly to Lima, Peru, where I will head down to Cusco and see Machu Picchu. And after that I hope to make my way down to Cape Town, South Africa, and work my way up to Johannesburg via the ocean side. And after that I will be returning home, I think, to flying to Düsseldorf, Germany, which is very close because I live around here in the Netherlands, just by the border. And yeah, that's it. I will link the site on which I showed you my route in the description. It's a great site for planning your trip because it shows you the approximate cost of your plane tickets, the travel times, it shows you nearby rental cars and hostels. So yeah, it really helped me a lot. I will also be keeping a record of all the expenses I make, so I'll be sure to share those with you guys too in the according episodes. And then in the end we can see on one big sheet what it cost me to plan this trip and what it might cost you if you plan a similar thing. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope it was useful to some of you guys and you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up or tell me in the comments what I can improve, because I'm sure there's a lot to improve on. I will be really grateful for that. And yeah, I will see you on episode 2, which will be next week. Goodbye. It's just to do it with a dart. Oh, well.